I did not know until we set this interview up that you spent a summer in Russia as a foreign exchange student.
Yeah.
Tell me about their media and socialism.
Well, it was absolutely exhausting. They were very fatalistic. I think the expression was there's nothing to be done. You can't change anything. And I was shocked to find that the college students that became my friends, they didn't believe the government. They knew the government lied to them constantly. And I was shocked, and I said, doesn't it bother you that the government lies to you and you catch them in lies? Yeah, there's nothing to be done. I'd had 2 years of Russian language, and like I was telling you, I didn't like to talk about it while Mueller was out investigating, but I learned a great deal. I was an Army scholarship guy at Texas A&M, and I knew I was going to the Army. I was kind of surprised they let me in, but one of 8 American students into the Soviet Union. But let me tell you about socialism. The best lesson I learned that summer was out at a collective farm, thousands of acres. Now, I've worked on farms and ranches, and this is in July. And, in East Texas, in July, you try to get up and start working when the sun comes up so you can be finished before it gets too hot in the afternoon. And out at this village, the farmers they were sitting in the shade. And it was mid-morning, and it didn't look like they'd hit a lick all day. And so, and I couldn't tell what was cultivated and what wasn't. It all looked brown. It didn't look good. So I said to the farmers, I tried to use my best Russian, and smile, when do you work out in the fields? And they all laughed, and I thought maybe I'd said it wrong. And one of them spoke up in Russian and said, I make the same number of rubles if I'm out there in the sun or if I'm here in the shade, so I stay in the shade. And I thought, I'm 20 years old. I'm thinking, that's probably why socialism doesn't work. If you're going to share and share alike from those according to their ability to those according to their need, people eventually figure out, wait a minute, I'm working my tail off, and this guy that's sitting in the shade is making the same thing. I'm going to go sit in the shade. Socialism. Now, Margaret Thatcher said socialism always fails when you run out of other people's money. I think it's better said, and that's cute, but socialism always fails when people find out they're going to get the same amount of money if they work or don't work, so they don't work.